Alright, how's it going? So I found this Simic tempo deck on Untapped and we tried it. And it was actually pretty cool. So a lot of this is around like Terror and Crab, Eddy Merc Crab, which of course they're cheaper the more instant sorcery speeds you have in your graveyard. So we have a ton of instant and sorceries. We have Opt to draw a card and scry, things like Vortex and Afar's Dispersal to return creature to opponent's hand. We have Sleight of Hand to it's kind of like this stock up effect. I almost think stock up would be better, honestly, but this was fine. It worked, especially for 1 mana. You look at the top 2 cards, put one of them into your hand, and the other one on the bottom, and you have things like Storm Chaser's Talent, which is fine. It provides blockers, a little bit of a threat, especially since I have Prowess and we're playing so many instant and sorceries. And we have Bushwhack, which is nice for finding lands. So we did that a couple times whenever we were kind of low on lands. Seeds of Hope, mill 2 cards, put a permanent from them into your hand. Puts more things in the graveyard. You can put more instant sorceries to make your stuff cheaper. We have Cash Grab, and we have Beanstalk, which is really nice because it goes off of this town and the Terror and Eddy Merc Crab, which you pretty much, you never pay full price from these things. So this always goes off with them, which is really nice. As far as Dispersal, the cool thing about this is it does Surveil. I kind of don't know if maybe just like a regular bounce thing would be better, but the Surveil part is nice too, which I guess is why it's in here. And we have this town, which you can bounce your own stuff and opponent's stuff. You can bounce, you know, your talent, play it again, yada yada. And then we already went over the Terror, and in the sideboard, there are some black spells, which did kind of throw me off a bit with this deck. I don't think I utilized them as well as I could have, because there's literally no black cards in the main deck. The only thing I think there is the kicker for Vortex does have black on it, which is the only thing the black cards in the main deck would be full for. But Nowhere to Run is in here, which actually came in handy multiple times. We have a couple like counter spells and removal spells in here too. Ghost Vacuum too, notably for some graveyard hate if we needed it. Anyway, I did like this deck. I don't think I 100% played it to its full strength though. You know, like, it's me. I'm not like a pro player or anything. It's just I make a lot of mistakes. But even making a lot of mistakes, I feel like this deck was pretty cool. So check out the games we played. And of course, you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Okay, let's see. It's a lot of lands. We do get an Opt. Okay, I guess. So we'll go ahead. You Opt on their turn. We see a land, we are immediately putting it on the bottom. Another Terror. No, we can't. We draw another land. Do we have any? Yeah, we do have some tap lands. I guess let's start playing our tap lands. We get to Surveil. Storm Chasers. Great. We'll take it. Okay, we're off to a slow start, but it also kind of seems like they are too, which makes me feel at least a little bit better. We're gonna Bloodthorn Flail. Who plays that card? Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or nothing. I just never see it. Gonna play another tap land. We get to Surveil again. It's Cash Grab, which is fine, I think. Go ahead and play our Otter. Okay. They're gonna Scoundrel. So I'm thinking this might be like a Monument to Endurance deck. They seem to have some discard things. They discard a Sire of 7 Deaths too. Huh. don't want to this town the Scoundrel, because then they can just draw another card. Plus that has haste, so it's like... I'll take the 3 here. There's our cash grab. So why don't we go ahead in this town. Get rid of the flail and our talent. And we can play our talent. Up with our boil. Play our tap land. They're also running Valgovoth's Lair. I don't exactly know what kind of deck they're playing. At least it's unique. It's better than playing against like Domain 12 times in a row. We're gonna discard land. At this point, yeah, we'll just take another 3. That's fine. Because we're about to hit back for 4 potentially. At least 4. So let's go ahead and cash grab. Let's get our Beanstalk. That's great. I do really like that. We can... Yes, Beanstalk. You're gonna refute? Sure. We'll just talent now. That does make our terror cheaper too. Wait, no it doesn't, because it's not a instant or sorcery. Whoops. It's fine, we'll do this. We're gonna hit back for 8. That works. We do have enough mana to play our terror this upcoming turn too, which is fine. It works. We could even buy back something if we wanted to. They have a Zombify. Okay. I'll take another 3. Another land. So we can... This has ward, pay 7 life. Okay. So we can kind of screw them up a bit. If we get this town. Land. We will... Yes, we'll pay 7 life. We'll, go to one of our talents. We attack for 6. Probably keep back a blocker. So we can definitely board in like Ghost Vacuum, I think, to help get rid of stuff they can zombify. You're gonna attack for 4. Yeah, we'll block because they could have something here. Which makes it a little scarier, I think. I just don't want to get hit by like an oddball, like lightning burst or something, really. So let's Storm Chasers. They have a Refute, Spell Pierce, which would pay 2. Sure. They have... Okay. Sure, sure, sure. Go ahead and attack. We'll play our island and our terror. It's like very close spot. We at least have a safe blocker. We might take 2 if they decide to attack with that, but they probably want to leave back blockers, right? We know one of their cards. We don't know the other one. They can't play this one yet, at least. That is something they could do. Wow, that was, I didn't even think about that. That's nice, though. Good, good. Okay, let's... That didn't even occur to me, honestly. Get rid of, that. Get rid of a cash grab, play our vacuums. What else did we see in their graveyard? Like, some counter spells. Would Take Your Poison work on, like, the Valgavoth Slayer? I don't know. All of these seem pretty fine, mostly. Maybe get rid of a Bushwhack and a Seeds of Hope for, like, nowhere to runs. Which seems fine. Yeah, let's try that. This is, good Seeds of Hope. Or we could slide a hand. Yeah, let's do this. We will land or forest into Seeds of Hope on their turn, probably. Play a tap land, sure. Do this. We get a maze, sure. This is a tap land, which kind of sucks. We could... Let's Bushwhack. Let's get an island. Let's play the island. And let's play Sleight of Hand. Ooh. Let's get a Beanstalk. I can play Hitsa. So let's Beanstalk. Crab, which is fine. We'll do this. Let's Surveil. We see a Vortex, which is fine. We can do that. I don't think they have a way of getting back sorcery. They don't really have a payoff for having sorceries or instants in their graveyard. At least that we've seen so far. Is possible that they like boarded something in. I'd be more concerned if they put like another Sire in there. It's fine. Let's play Coast. Let's play Terror and keep a Vortex, probably. They're gonna Malcolm. Sure. We draw another Beanstalk. Like... We just get rid of this now. Whoa. We'll go ahead and get rid of this now. I don't want them to immediately be able to like discard something with it. I want to make it at least a little bit harder for them. They discard a Valgavoth. Okay, our Ghost Vacuum would be pretty sweet right about now. Discard a Refute. Ghost Vacuum, you are exactly what I needed. Thank you. Do this. Gonna block, that's fine. Let's Ghost Vacuum. And let's keep up Eddie Merc Crab, and we will tap their Malcolm. Monument to Endurance. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get rid of their Valgavoth. Play Eddie Merc Crab. Tap this boyo. I like what we have so far. Let's just keep it. We'll mulligan that. We'll mulligan one more time. This is better, honestly. You can get rid of the Verge. So let's keep 5. We'll get rid of this Verge, and then we'll get rid of... Guess we'll get rid of both Verges. Yeah, that should be fine. We're gonna tap land. We immediately get a talent, which is probably one of the best draws we could have gotten. We're gonna play Bloodthorn Flail, which doesn't immediately do anything for him. That's fine though. Yes. Let's cash grab. And what do we want here? Beanstalk probably. Going to attack for 2. They aren't gonna do anything. Going to Beanstalk. We get another Beanstalk. Sure. Elenda. And it has hexproof from instance. Boy. That's a good one. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. That is quite a problem. So let's Beanstalk. We draw another this town. Like, I guess. Let's do this. Like, what we could do is we could this town. So let's this town the Flail and our Storm Chaser's talent. They're gonna negate that. Sure. Draw land. I don't like taking that much, but like, we don't really have another choice right now. We do draw a crab. That's kind of neat. So let's island. We can. Elenda is such a good card too. This we could. Let's do this and keep up our Boyo as a blocker. We do draw sleight of hand too. Which wouldn't be awful. Let's keep our Boyo as a blocker, I guess. We're gonna get like 7 life, which sucks. We're gonna Charming Scoundrel, sure. Okay, so we will block with our Boyo. Oh, it has Menace? Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to get rid of both my block. I guess I'm just gonna take 8 here. Yeah. We'll go ahead and opt. What do we see? See a land? No, I don't think that's what we need right now. Okay, so we draw a land anyway. Sure. Sure. This doesn't have first strike, notably. We could... I don't know if this will work on tapping it. I guess we would kind of have to try. Let's do this. Oh, another land, sure. In the vortex. So let's... Yeah. We will need to block if... No attacks. It's fine. We're gonna Malcolm? Sure. So let's see if this works on tapping their hexproof from instants. I don't think this counts as an instant though, right? Like it has flash, but it's not like an instant. So we'll tap the Malcolm and hopefully the Elenda. Yes, we can tap it. Wonderful. Nowhere to run. An island or a swamp. So yeah, let's do this. We can this town. What can we this town? Honestly, we could this town our Eddie Merc Crab, which I kind of don't hate. Let's attack with it first. So we have 7 here. We would need at least 3, 4. No, it would be cheaper now. So okay, let's go to nowhere to run. This guy. Let's attack with everything. Let's this town. Our Egmer Crab. Oh, we can actually this town the Elenda now because of nowhere to run. That's actually awesome. Yeah, let's do that. I always forget that about nowhere to run, like all the time. Sure. What do we want to do? We definitely have things we could do. We could. I think the answer is honestly just keep up Eddie Mark Crab. We'll get rid of. We can get rid of the vortexes. Honestly, one of the beans, not cash grab, beans, or cash grab works too. This isn't looking bad for us now. Honestly, nowhere to run really saved us right there. I'm gonna Elenda. Sure. Each opponent loses 3 life. Let's do this. And we will tap both of you boyos. We'll go ahead and do this too to gain 2 life. Sure, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think there's not anything you can do, bud. I think we somehow won that. I will absolutely take it. Sure. Why not? That was fun. Alright, we will play first, and we hate... What's up with these lands, man? No, I don't think we can keep that. This is not any better, because we have no green. We have no green. What is this? Oh my god. I can't go down any further. I can't. Like... I'll keep the bushwhack just in case. I guess we'll get rid of... Dude, this is rough. Need a green source. Okay. They're gonna Heartfire Hero. Still no green source, so we'll do this. We're playing like Gruel aggro, which is fine. A green source is like necessary here. Man, this is rough. It's probably like a monstrous rage or something. Overprotect, sure. With trample. Okay. It's something. Let's see if we can get a green. Nope. Green source? No. This is hard. This is hard to watch. Questing Druid, sure. I mean, it's not green. Like, two of arguably the worst lands in the deck, the ones that give us like a black source whenever we don't have black in the main deck, is it's rough. It's really rough. It's one of the things I was kind of like, it's not bad, I just don't know how to, I don't know the whole purpose of black. Yeah, I mean, like, Nowhere to Run the last game was pretty cool. It helped a lot. But, like, not having it in the main deck is a little off to me. I don't know. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, I'm also like, oh, thank goodness. So let's Beanstalk. Another, like, we're just dead here though, aren't we? It was 4 or 6. They sacrificed both. We're just dead. Yeah, we're just gonna die here. Definitely. Like, what is that? Just out of curiosity. Snakeskin Veil. Yeah, we're just dead. We just got absolutely like ravaged on lands. I wouldn't mind like Nowhere to Run. That is fine. Ghost Vacuum doesn't particularly seem great here. Let's get rid of this. Let's bring another Nowhere to Run. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. And give me a better hand, please. I don't hate this. Just because we have like Bushwhack and Seeds of Hope. So let's do this. We can even slide a hand. Let's slide a hand too. We will keep the land. It's also nice putting that in the graveyard because it gives our, or it makes our terror cheaper too. So they're questioning what lane to play. Sure. So let's play this. Guess we will. We'll Seeds of Hope on their turn. And they're gonna Slick Shot Show Off. Sure, that is fine. So let's Seeds of Hope. Let's get Terror back. I wouldn't do this on their turn, but I kind of want to be like super like mana efficient, especially if we don't have any. So we're gonna go ahead and bounce this. Okay, still no. Let's Bushwhack. Let's probably get a Forest or a, yeah, let's get a Forest. Do this. We could play Terror, which is actually really freaking awesome. Yeah, let's do that. I almost want to play Beanstalk first, but I want to threat. I want to threat a blocker, something on the field. And they're gonna Slick Shot Show Off again. Sure. Yeah, I mean, sure, friend, do what you gotta do. You're drawing Nowhere to Run, which right now is not good. So let's attack. We'll play Beanstalk, and then we will keep up Vortex and probably bounce the Slick Shot. Draw a land. Tap land. It's fine. And they're gonna questing druid and okay. Have cacophony scamp that they could play. They could do questing druid again. It's fine. We'll go ahead and bounce the slick shot show off, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. That'll make our terror cheaper as well, which is also really cool. They're gonna snakeskin veil. That's not great, but it is what it is. Storm chasers. We can nowhere to run too, which is really awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and nowhere to run. Get rid of this boyo. Let's attack. And we'll play Storm Chaser's Talent. And another Terror. We draw an island too. That's cool. So I'm almost starting to think Nowhere to Run should honestly be in like the main deck at this point, because it's worked wonders for us every time we boarded in it. Granted, it's only been like twice, but you know, both times. We're gonna questing druid, sure. Honestly, we can just Eddie Mark Crab, tap both of them, and then go in for 10. Unless they get like another blocker. Which they don't, so yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Another Nowhere to Run. Sweet. Let's tap both you boyos. Sure. I don't know what that does for you. Then let's, yeah, okay. Cool. So we got somewhere that game. We had a better draw, definitely. Nowhere to Run is just, it's really good. Is there anything else I'd rather put in here? Honestly, I don't think so. And our hand is, not bad. We can take this. We can take this. We can do Leyline of the Void. Alright, scamp immediately. Sure. We'll do this. And our talent. Thinking we probably play one of the Verges, play a talent, and then hold up Vortex, potentially. Which I don't hate. I think that would work. They could have like a Snakeskin Veil or something too. Emberheart Challenger. Sure. Probably gonna type with the one boyo. That's fine. Okay, so we draw another Verge. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and attack. And yeah, let's hold up the Verge. I'm sorry, the Vortex. Say go. They're probably gonna beef something up here. I think we'll vortex whatever they beef up. The problem is they do have green up, and they could have like another overprotect. They have a monstrous rage, sure. They could still have it up. We want to try and bounce it now. No, we'll just let it resolve. See if they play something else. They must have something. They are considering something. That ley line is rough. Especially because we didn't bring in like really this. We didn't bring in anything to deal with enchantments because they like haven't played enchantments. Look at this. Just take 4. Okay, and are they gonna get rid of our otter though, or just do it to others? So they're just gonna do it to us, which is kind of fine, I guess. We do this. See a bushwhack. That's fine. Wait, no, it's not fine. Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna do this. We could potentially bounce their void. Yeah, that's fine. They have a slick shot show off. Sure. So I think do we want to bounce their void or their challenger? They don't have any cards in hand, so I think we'll bounce their challenger and our talent. There's our bushwhack, so let's storm chaser. Let's bushwhack. We honestly could even do this just to get rid of their show off too, which I don't hate. Do that. Do this. Matters. Going to 3. Say go. Emberheart challenger. Sure. I think we'll just take 2. They could have like a something or another, but I think we risk it here. This is honestly kind of okay. So we'll do this. We can surveil. See an island? I definitely don't need that. Going for 2. We keep up Eddie Merc Crab and tap their challenger on this turn. I mean, they could have like overprotect or one of those. Oh, but they don't. They don't, and we get to this town. That is freaking awesome. Okay, let's do this and this. They could have some like burst lightning or something. I'm like not counting anything yet, but it looks pretty decent right now. Hey, look at that. Wonderful. That's freaking awesome. I love that. Alright, let's see. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. I can deal with this. We can Sanctum into talent. See, a defector might. Sure. I think we do this. We'll say we could cash grab. Can't block. Cash grab would honestly just be like more mana efficient, so let's do that. And what do we want to keep? We already have a terror. Honestly, we'll probably just do the Sanctum. So attack, can't block. They're gonna nesting bot too. Okay. That boyo can block. So this could be some like artifact deck. Potentially. Let's do this. Get our prowess up. Oh, I completely neglected to read that. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll just attack. Whoopsie on my part. Choose a color, another. It's for sure. Okay. Bunch of older cards that I'm not like 100% familiar with here. We're gonna get rid of my talent, or my otter. Sure. We can even terror here. We could terror. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna split skin doll. We're not gonna do anything. Let's go ahead and attack. We're gonna block with the little 1/1 artifact, which is fine. Let's go ahead and play not Sanctum, or oh no, I guess it was a Sanctum. Just get an Otter Boy. Let's go. I guess they weren't drawing lands, and they didn't like that. I could see like Tear Sunder being okay here. They seem like they have some unearthed stuff, so like I'm kind of wondering about Ghost Vacuum, but we've only played one match, so I don't really know on that. Let's get rid of like Bushwhack and bring in a Pick Your Poison. I could even see getting rid of both cash grabs for negates too. Let's see how this does. Well, this hand is fantastic. Wow, look at that. This is something that's not much better. I can live with this. I can live with this. Let's do this. Get rid of Verge. Let's do this. Might. Let's go for this. Let's slide a hand. Get our Sanctum. Mendicant Core. Okay, so this is like an artifact deck. Another land. Let's honestly do this and then Beanstalk. Into another Beanstalk, sure. We have like almost no interaction here, which kind of sucks. They're gonna only attack with the one. I guess they're gonna keep up this guy as like, oh, that's cool. So let's Beanstalk. So they can put a hexproof on something. I didn't finish that thought, but that's what I meant to say. Then we can honestly just play Island and Sleight of Hand. We'll keep the talent. We're gonna split skin doll too. Well, we're close to playing our terror at least, which is something. Okay, yeah. I don't know there's anything we can do about this. That's cool. Target's attacking creature, so let's maze. We can surveil. And what do we see? Another maze. You don't need that. So I think we talent. So we give a blocker, then we sleight of hand. Those will put it in our graveyard, make our terror cheaper for something. This we could artifact of their choice, which could be literally anything. I think we just hold up dispersal. They're gonna nesting bot, sure. They're gonna get rid of our one blocker and attack with everything. Yeah, we can't. They can give it hexproof with. Yeah, I think we just lost this turn. Yeah, this round. Good game. They didn't have that might. I mean, we could probably go for another round, but we'd still probably die. That's just rough. Our hand is way too slow. Nowhere to run honestly seems kind of okay too. Do this and this because it gets rid of like the hexproof effect, so that may help. Plus it's like carried us every other time we boarded it in, so like honestly it hopefully it does it again. I'll go and play. Helps if we don't do that though. King 6. Get rid of Forest. This play. Go ahead and play this guy. We see. I'll take the negate. Swooping Lookout. That looks like a ceiling fan. Let's do this. Keep up our negate. It's non-creature though. That is in fact a creature. So let's go down with an attack. Sure. Play our opt. You see another opt? Sure. It'll put another thing in the graveyard for, yeah. No. For our, crab? Our crab boy? Okay, well, it doesn't want to listen to me anyway, so that is, fine. I think we probably... Let's slide a hand first. See, oh, we don't have a black source right now, though. We'll hold on to it, even though we don't have a black source. We'll play this, keep up our negate. That's a creature. Doesn't do any good for us. Also a creature. And also a creature. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This town ain't big enough. This. See a beanstalk. I don't think that helped us at all right now. We do have nowhere to run up to. Voyage home. Okay. I think we... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll tap this guy and this guy. Isn't looking fantastic. Not impossible, but not great. So let's... There's a lot of... Okay. I think we know where to run. Get rid of this guy. Do this. And I think we... It's this and this. Probably should have waited till their turn, honestly. It's fine. They're gonna snare our crab. Is that enough damage to kill us? I think so. So it's 5 and then they get an extra 3. Wow. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. No worries.